Right, hello, welcome back to the channel, Big Scottish Fraz. Today we have brung back the big dog, the driver, my arch nemesis. As you're aware, this is my worst club in the bag. It has been now for probably about 2 seasons, but that changes today. Getting a bit of practice in with it, and the challenge pretty much is just to go as low as we can using the driver off each tee. So you may think, Fraz, that sounds like a piece of cake, that. Yes. For the everyday man, it definitely does, but not for me, because I love to pull hook this thing. So usually I'm just irons off the tee, and this stays in the bag for the full 18 holes. So, yeah, let's give it a bash today, shall we? We're on the 4th hole. It's usually 350 yards, but winter green today, which is in the middle of the fairway. Probably about 50 yards short of the green, so aye, if I catch this well, it's probably going to go over it. But it's practice nonetheless, so without further ado, nice smooth swing. Yep, full left! Huge pull. And right off the toe as well, nice. Right, we've had better starts to a challenge. That was just my absolute classic pull. No distance to it, no accuracy, no nothing. Brutal. Right, not too sure how that's made it so far down, but we're on the 3rd fairway, and I think I'm going to have to just shred it through the trees here, take my medicine, and hopefully get up and down for a par. Yeah, it's solid. It's getting a good roll to the left. Yeah, I'll take that. Right, got the old Texas wedge in hand. Not a bad second shot, actually, worked out okay. Got this for the bird, no thanks to the driver. Get in the hole. Oof. Oh, that's going to be a tricky par putt. Rain's fairly coming down now. Right, par putt. Up the hill, on the fairway, so it doesn't make it easy. Brutal bogey to start. Classic winter day. Windy, wet, miserable. Do you know what's funny as well? I played a drive off that tee and it was an absolute corker, and then I realised I wasn't filming. Not good. I've actually no idea where that first ball went, so maybe it's a good thing, but yeah, caught it sweetly, but oh, is this it here? That's gone absolutely miles. If it is. No, it's not. Yeah, anyway, right. I'm gonna jump on it in the 3rd. There's nobody coming down in the 2nd. It's getting wet and wild out here now, so nobody will be coming out behind me, hopefully, so aye, let's give this a bash. Fuck. Fucking hell! Right, I've had to come over to the 11th where it's a bit more sheltered because the rain is fairly coming down on the other side. Right, come on. That's not bad, that'll be fine. Bit hooky again. Right, not a bad drive there, just up the left hand side. Still got 164 yards in. Just didn't catch that well at all, but it's fine. Right, going with the 9-iron. Ball seriously below my feet here, so need to make sure I don't pull this. It's a great strike and it's right on line, hopefully just bang on. looks tremendous. Let's go put it. Right, so as I said, I've had to come over to the back nine. I set my tripod up in the third and the wind picked up to about 60 mile an hour. So my tripod kept blowing over and it was soaking wet. So I've come over the hill, a bit more sheltered. Rain's kind of died down a wee bit now, and oh my goodness. I think that's genuinely nearly in the hole. It's about as close as you can come without it dropping. Yeah, beauty. Look at that. Unbelievable. Right, well, got that for the birdie. Come on. Right, well, I was probably a wee bit further up than I usually am with an iron or my recovery. I didn't catch the driver well at all, so it's not gone very far, but I would say I'm usually kind of 170-ish in if I'm using an iron, maybe 180. So we had 160-ish there. So yeah, bit closer, but I don't think the driver's helped too much there. Lovely 9-iron in though. Right, to get back to level par. Come on, second hardest hole in the course, birdie. Who'd have thunk it? Right, time for a wee sit down. I'm on the 12th. There's about 5 groups of 4 youngsters, maybe ages probably about 9 to 12 or something in front of me, so must be a junior day out or something, which is fair enough. So bit of a backlog, so I'll just take it easy for 5 minutes and then we'll get the driver out. I've only used the driver maybe once or twice in this hole before because it's quite daunting. Because I go left all the time, or left's my miss, you can't miss left here, so yeah, I just tend to take an iron really, but reachable, it's reachable with the driver if you get a good one away, so aye. Take 5 and we'll get back into it. Okay, so bogey followed by a birdie, level par. This is a good birdie opportunity as well if we get a good one away here. Tell you what, I think the jacket's going to have to come back off. I'm not sure if taking the jacket off is a good or a bad thing. Bit more restrictive, however, my swing's a lot shorter, so less chance for something to go wrong. Last thing I want to do here is slice this over to that group of kids on the 14th tee, so with that being said, let's give it a bash. Very, very far right. Very far right, but there's nobody over there, so hence why I didn't shout for it. Tee's buggered. Guess it's just a confidence swing, really. Absolutely zero confidence whatsoever in the driver right now, and it shows. First one, massively left. Second one, left-ish, wasn't a great hit. Third one, right, way right. Not good. One of the wee lads just picked up my ball there. So he said it was roughly around here. Right, okay, come on, this wet lie here. So I'm scared I chunked this, but let's give that a bash. Sand wedge in hand. Sit. Oh, I think it's actually hit off the wall behind the green, or the fence behind the green, so bounced back into play fortunately, and it didn't end up in Ravi Dykes. Tell you what, I have got extremely lucky there. Hit off that fence post, came back, and we're actually not too bad. I was playing a competition this morning and I pretty much did exactly the same thing, except that I hit that tree and came back, so been real lucky on this hole today. Right, up and down required for the par. Let's get this close. One of the easiest holes, if not the easiest hole on the course. I'll absolutely do. Oh, f***. Right, camera fell over again. That is not ideal. I'm going to go through a lot of those wee transmitter things, I think, because they keep breaking every time they fall. Right. For the par, relatively straightforward, straight putt. Nice. Right, even through 3 then. No thanks to the driver just yet. Right, okay, 14th hole, last hole. Level par through 3, so this is a par 5, good chance at a birdie again if we get a good drive away. Dogleg left this one, so I want to be aiming over this tree that sticks out into the fairway a wee bit. That's my line, somewhere over there. Wee bit of draw on it would be nice as well. Right, we're into wind here, so this needs to be a decent drive. I'm going to play it maybe a wee bit further right of that tree because I'm scared this just goes left. If it goes straight, we're not really in much bother. Just down towards the 15th. Yeah, that's an absolute peach, that. Absolute peach. Was it off the middle? Nah, it wasn't. But we'll take it. Right, that was a bit of a corker of a drive. That I've actually ended up on the wee practice facility through the fairway. So, yeah, long drive. Long drive. Right, we've got 170 yards in here, into the wind. I'm going, it's quite a strong wind, so I'm going 7. Straight at it, but oh, it's hit the tree. Hit the darn tree. Ah dear. Tried to give that a wee bit too much, as you usually do when you're hitting into the wind, and just thinned the life out of it. So it's fine, it's par 5, up and down for birdie, and finishing a nice wee -1. What do we think then? Driver back in the bag? It's not been disastrous, I mean it's not been great by any means, but could have been a lot worse. I've not lost a ball, that's good. Yeah, I think it might come back. Right, that is somehow got down to here. So I hit that tree and I thought I'd just kind of fallen straight down, but it's bounded on a wee bit, so even better chance for a birdie than I first thought. Right, wee 52 degree, just gonna do a nice wee putt and stroke, try and get this close. A wee hill that kind of leads down to the green, so if I hit it to the top of that, it should roll down and end up in the hole. Turn right, sit. It's rolled on a wee bit. Right, that for birdie. Right, I'm going to hope and pray you don't fall over there. I've been leaning it up against my bag so that it's not too exposed, but you're fairly exposed where you are. Can't have my bag on the green. Right, come on. Great birdie opportunity this to finish -1 with only driver off the tee. I've not done that this f***ing hell. Well, DJI, I hope you're happy with yourself. You have created a product that isn't very robust, so when my phone has blown over, the transmitter is gubbed. So this is just me explaining that I think the putt was maybe a wee bit right to left. Shame we've got to end it like this, but it is what it is, unfortunately. So I'm just stepping up to the putt now. Any minute now. Or at least I thought it was right to left, but it was pretty straight. So missed that. Tapping in for the par. There you go. Get that flag back in. Flipping windy. Can't complain, driver only. We'll be back in the bag for sure. Anyway, I appreciate you all watching. Thanks very much. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.